what's going on, card collectors? Ken with Ken's Cardboard, and it's time for another video from my basement in Colorado. And it's been a cool week. Todd Helton was elected to the Hall of Fame, the second player to ever play for the Rockies to make it to Hall of Fame. A couple years ago, Larry Walker was inducted along with Derek Jeter, so that was pretty cool. So I'm making a video here today about the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame, and it's a really fun program run by Jake, the Ticket Leprechaun. Now legends never die. I always think of Jake as that Ticket Leprechaun. It's really tough to make a decision on who to put in or to nominate for the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. I'm kind of siding with Eric. It's more like, I think he's more like YouTube Sports Card All-Stars. Hall of Fame is kind of like, legends that never die, like Jake is. So, maybe these people will be considered legends after many years of making content on YouTube. It's a real grind to make content all regularly and put together. They do make it easier with smartphones and whatnot, but I really appreciate everybody who does make content and watches my channel. It's just been a great community to be a part of, and I'd like to see it continue to grow. There's a lot of great new channels out there. Obviously, you have to be doing it for 3 years to qualify. There's a lot of new channels that I watched and made friends with, so they won't qualify this year, but sure, get out and vote and support your favorite channels that you like to watch. And for me, I'm voting for channels that I watch regularly. There's a lot of other great channels out there. I just can't vote for all of them. I don't watch them all regularly. And they are great channels. They just don't, appeal to what I'm interested in. So most of these are channels that I have some type of interest or watch regularly or been friends with for a long time. So these are in no particular order, but I'm just going to go down my list here. First is Eric over at Big Mac Fanatic. He's a huge Mark McGwire collector. He also Oakland A's fan. The A's will soon no longer be in Oakland. That's a bummer for him. And all A's fans out there. I'm a kind of a closet A's fan. Grew up in Northern California and went to many A's games as a youth. So shout out to my buddy Eric, our Big Mac fan. And I'm going to list all of these channels below in my video as well. So next up is Matt and Mateo at Fox Crew Cards. They're an awesome duo. Haven't been making a ton of content recently, just been so busy with Mateo has so many different sports he plays, and Matt getting back into work and stuff. So next up is John, Wade Boggs fan. He's an awesome Wade Boggs collector. He's even had Wade Boggs on his channel. I've met him a couple times at the National. He's a great guy. Yeah, go check out his channel. He's obviously a Wade Boggs fan, has amazing collection, probably one of the top 5 in the US. He also collects a lot of vintage cards. Another one is my buddy, my friend Saul over at BD Kane 721, Mr. Topps Chrome. He has many sets of Topps Chrome and loves those parallels, and I love the shiny Chrome cards as well. We connected on that front with the shiny Chrome cards, and was able to meet him this past year out in San Diego. Got to go to a Padres game with him and his wife, so that was awesome. Another shout out here or nomination is for Eric over at 4 Leaf Cards. He's a great channel. He's one of the best guys in the community. I've met him several times. Went to a baseball game in Chicago last year with him and a bunch of other folks during the National. He's just loves the community and is a very caring and sharing person, and he has just random collection stuff he picks up. It's amazing. The things he does is he finds these cards that you never see on YouTube, so it's an awesome channel. Another one of my friends that I like to watch is Shannon over at Back to the Cardboard. He took a little break for the year, but now he's back like a vengeance, making awesome content, participating in the community, and he's a huge Cincinnati Reds fans. One of these days, Shannon, you and I are going to hook up and get together. But go check out his channel. I nominated him for the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. Next up is my buddy Brent over at Star Hurdle 77, used to be Near Mint Musings. He's changed the focus of his channel recently, and I even love it more because I'm a huge Star Wars nerd. I don't know if you can see up in the background there, I got my Star Wars, my finger's a little too close to the camera there, up in my shelf there. That's my Boba Fett collection that I have. But yeah, he has an awesome channel, does some great background on cards and where they come from and the players and you know, the stars of that. So check out Brent's channel, Star Hurdle 77. Another one of my friends who one of these days I'll get to meet maybe is Terry, TJ Mack, Vintage Cards and Nostalgia. He connects cards and moments in sports like no other on YouTube, and love his channel. He's always sharing knowledge about some players I've never heard of that he has in his collection, and it's amazing. Also cards that I enjoy collecting as well. He loves vintage football and baseball and hockey. I love vintage hockey and baseball. I do like football still. I don't collect. I don't know much about the vintage stuff, but did watch a lot in the 80s and 90s. Played a lot of fantasy football. Next up on my list is Mike, Canadian Cards. Great buddy. Met him at the National a couple times, and he has an awesome collection of hockey cards and vintage baseball cards. And he's up in Canada, obviously. And go check out his channel. He has a real passion for the community as well, and loves obviously hockey and baseball and football too. And last on my list is one of my friends, Steve, Vintage Card Steve, who lives out in Nebraska. He collects a lot of Nebraska players and vintage cards. He has an amazing collection of cards. He seems like he has cards of every all-star player that ever played since the 50s. So he has an amazing collection, and he's one of my buddies that we chat with in our texting group that we have. So that is my list, Jake, and you can, if you don't want to watch this whole video, you can see my list down below and cut to the chase. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate all the support you've provided me in this community, and getting to know everybody. It's been really a great run these past 4 years, and looking forward to meeting new people. There's always new people joining this, and welcome to the community is what I say. And this is just a way to shout out some great channels, and go check them out if you don't know them. Take care, everybody. Peace.